Hot off the presses today is Mypaper's new look, and already readers are taking notice of it.
The band, the band of colours,
The colour?
corporate colour also. You don't have the red anymore.
The colour, I think the colour has changed and it's very much improvement.
Layouts has been changed now.
It's more simplified.
A fresh look actually. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Singapore's only bilingual tabloid-sized paper takes on a sleek and clean design. Well, basically going from this to this. And with the suave new look, it is no wonder people are giving it the thumbs up.
And the layout is completely changed. Look better now. Little better. And lot of more things to read now. Previously we have little less things to read.
A new outlook. So I think probably you attract more readers on that.
The format-wise, it's still more or less as comfortable as before. I'm usually the entertainment person, so I'm the entertainment section. Yeah. So it's a fast read. So if I want to catch up the latest gossip, latest entertainment, just flip through and it's a very quick one. Yeah.
Well, I think the new look is always important, but what's more important is the content of the newspaper. And as long as it remains relevant to today's news and also to the readership, that's very important. But it also has to capture it in a very concise manner. And what I like about it is that while there's been an update, there are also some remnants of what has been successful, especially the corner on the help desk. And that helps to translate the words more easily.
The free sheet's new face is resonating with the advertisers too.
I think overall the paper is much cleaner, so it's much more segmentized. So when I place my ad in the right, when I place the ads in the sports section, I think it's easier for the readers to find the segment and then and find where the ad is. I used to advertise in the sports section. I realized there's a lifestyle segment which I think I would consider in the future, because in world of sports we have brands like Columbia where they have jackets, winter jackets, backpack, which are very suitable for this segment.
If Mypaper continue to have its own editorial direction crafted out and executed would be good. That means having unique stories. For example, the front page, the story about wedding couples renting sports car, Lamborghinis and all. That's a very unique story that we don't see in Straits Times, we don't see in 联合早报, or even today. So those would be the stories that would define Mypaper and make Mypaper a very interesting read. Which means people will have the chance to read other newspapers, but they still want to read Mypaper because of these unique stories. I would say, at the end of the day, Mypaper is one newspaper that is really meant for the commuters. You get off you go to work, you get into the MRT, you can read the newspaper very conveniently. You're in a coffee shop having breakfast, you can read the newspaper. You can share the newspaper as well. So I think that's very much the niche that Mypaper has. At the end of the day, the readers have to love it. So I do hope that advertisers will see that unique niche and will advertise with Mypaper.
At the end of the day, the reader is king, and Mypaper readers are clear about what they love about the paper.
In terms of the layout, it's definitely better, as in it's easier to read as compared to the previous ones. Also, I think they have provided more business section, so it's easier for business personnel to actually look through, advertise. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a bit nicer, I think. I mean, the colours, the last time I hold this is a bit different, much more like regular. This time around it's a bit different, I'll say, fresh look.
Well, the masthead certainly looks more vibrant, and the layout also looks a lot more cleaner than before. I like the tagline, the best of both worlds, because I think it symbolizes what the message is all about in reaching out, bringing out the best in both languages and presenting it to a very bilingual readership.
I like the idea of having the Mandarin and English. I mean, even though I don't really read Mandarin, I don't read Mandarin at all, but I think it's a good, it provides a good express news for both languages.
I believe you don't have the staple anymore, right? Yeah. It's more convenient for people who just want to read the Chinese section and just tear it out, Yeah.
Like little news which doesn't really appear in the Straits Times. Well, these are sometimes the interesting articles, I would say, gossips maybe. Yeah. and it's easy to read because it's short.
So, Mypaper has really become your paper. You can get a copy of it at any MRT station on your way to work.